Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm making this video for all my Radeon 7800 XT GPU users. This video is pertaining to the issue that's been happening in Call of Duty. And that issue is that, you know what I mean, every time, you know what I mean, especially like with the newer drivers, every time that muzzle flash happen or smoke effect happen in any shape or form, the game produces like this weird pixel looking stuff. And it also looks like graphic artifacts. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think it's graphic artifacts because if it was, it would happen in every single game. And that's how you'll know your GPU is like pretty much going to the crapper. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the problem. I've been seeing a lot of people had this problem. And only place that I was able to find some help for this is on Reddit. So I'm just going to go ahead, cut the bull crap, make it a little more simple for, you know what I mean, people, you know, like myself that was trying to look for this. I've been dealing with this problem for about 3 weeks with the newer drivers. And yeah, you can backdate the drivers if you want, but you have to go back to the one that is from October. If you do that, just know your game performance and stuff like that is not going to be up to par, and it's going to feel a lot more like input laggy, if that makes sense. But this is the issue that's occurring. I'm going to back up a little bit, and I'm just going to shoot my gun. Now, when I shoot my gun, you see all this pixelation looking stuff happening. Now, the reason why that is happening is because this setting right here is enabled. This setting right here, not the restart shader optimize, my bad. But this setting right here, the variable rate shading setting right here, this setting for some reason with these AMD drivers, with these newer AMD drivers, this setting right here is causing the game to produce this pixelation looking stuff. Now, simply all you have to do, you know what I'm saying, is turn this off, apply the setting. You'll see even when you hover over this, you have to reboot the game for this setting, for this to take effect. You know what I mean? And then me, myself, what I like to do just for, you know, just because I like to come here, restart my shader optimization, and then close down the game. And then when I boot back into the game, you guys are going to see that that issue is non-existent anymore. Also, another thing that I did do was here in my documents folder, my Call of Duty player folder right here, there's options.4.cod23. I went down and I found where it says the NVIDIA low latency. Mine was on plus boost. I just put it on enable. It was on enable plus boost. I just put it on enable. I don't know if this would make any difference, but for me, because I have a 7800X 3D chip, I put it on just enable because like my CPU is not bottlenecking, so I don't need it to be on enable plus boost. And then also another thing too, I seen this video saying that it's recommended to turn off this resizable bar in this file folder. I put this back to true, and when I put this back to true, my FPS was looking a lot better, and my 1% lows was looking a lot better. So yeah, we're gonna jump back in the game now. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. Load. All right. Shaders optimized. Boom, boom, bam, boom, whatever. But yeah, so now, you know what I mean? When I go, you know, and shoot my gun, you guys are going to see that I'm not getting that artifact looking, that pixelation stuff is not there, so I'm not getting that anymore. Yeah, here we go. Select it, same weapon and everything. I'm gonna shoot it. Boom. That's not there anymore. Even when I'm hip fired, that's not there anymore. So like I said, you know what I mean? That problem is because the freaking this setting here of this, I keep forgetting what it's called because I have a short-term memory already, and I'm only fucking 20, and I'm only 29. Anyway, the variable rate shading is the reason why this is happening. I don't know why Call of Duty decided to put a lot of these unnecessary settings in here. A lot of this stuff is kind of weird. Like even with the controller settings, you know what I mean? Like in order for your controller, like right now it's on mouse because I have to open up DS4 and stuff like that because I use the DualSense Edge. But in order like for it to even feel right, you got to come here, go to custom, you know what I mean, go to show more in order to adjust this, and then come back and then put it back on the sense, your desired sense. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot with these settings and stuff like that, and it does cause a lot of confusion. I was even about to send my GPU back to get a 4070 Ti. I'm not sure if I want to do that still. I'm kind of on the fence about whether I want to do it or not, just because, like I said, like some of the drivers are kind of, you know, weird for newer games. You know what I mean? It does it, and it's not just doing it in Call of Duty. It's doing it at other newer titles that came out around the same time this one came out. But, you know, a lot of that stuff is just in the settings. It's not doing it. Like I said, I don't think it's, I mean, I want to look at y'all when I say this. I don't think it's graphic artifacts. That's what I don't think. Because, like I said, if it was a graphic artifact issue, it'll be happening in every single game. It's only happening in this game. So, do that. Hope it works for you guys. It worked for me. After I done backdated the drivers, I done took my GPU out, reseated it, you know, blew out the, PCIe port, and I did all of that. Cleaned off everything. I even called AMD, and I even called ASRock, because I have the ASRock Phantom Gaming one. I called everybody, and I even was about to send it back to Newegg. So this is a fix for sure. And then I'm gonna even show you guys, I do have the updated drivers. So for those who might be like, this man don't even have the updated drivers, I 100% have the updated drivers. This one is the 2312 one. The one I had before this was the 2311.2, and then I think the one that I backdated to when it stopped, even with that setting on, was the 2310.2 or 2310.1 or some shit like that. But yeah, man, this absolutely works for me. You know what I mean? I think it'll work for you guys as well. Give it a try, man. And yeah, give it a try. And, I hope it works. It should work though, because like I said, 7800 XT, that's what I have. I think I could go here and it'll even say, you know what I mean? It'll even tell you guys what I got. My bad about switching this stuff back and forth. I should have just left it right here. But yeah, you guys can see I have the 7800 XT, you know what I'm saying? So, and then 7800 X3D, whatever. But yeah, try this out. I hope it works for you guys, man. And I'm sorry about that. Wintertime, that stuff is happening to me. But yeah, try it out. Hope you guys like it. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and peace. And I'm gonna also be trying to do more videos when it comes to this card if more stuff comes along and I find a fix. So yes, sir. Deuces, y'all. Have a good one. Happy holidays.